All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Crypto Takeover coming back with another video again for y'all this evening. And thanks for coming back. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can get updated every time that I make a new video. So we filled the CME gap, as I said in the Telegram group, pretty much just like a few hours before it was going to happen, but are we going to stay on this downward trajectory that we did to fill the CME gap, or are we going to start moving back to the upside? Let's take a look at the charts. Let's decide together. And with that being said, let's get it started. All right, so we're taking a look at our 1 hour chart here. And so, as I said, this CME gap did get filled. I updated the Telegram group and in the Discord group a little bit right before. So the thing is with my Patreon group, I had already told them pretty much like yesterday or the day before that to go ahead and put in some positions down here as well too. So they were updated way before that this gap was going to fill, and they were prepared for it. So I do have a free page. I do have a free Telegram group. Sorry, that I update every once in a while on here. And to get to the paid part of this channel is for Patreon members only. That's where I update them with signals and chat with them one-on-one and a few other things too. So also the Telegram group is free, so join and get signed up for the Telegram group. It's steadily growing, so I appreciate everyone's support that y'all have shown me. And with that, I'm doing a giveaway at 5K subs also, but you need to qualify to get signed up for the weekly newsletter, and that's first link down in the description box below. So get signed up for that. You'll get access to everything that I have going on basically on the CTO stream, and much more, giveaways, information, how I read my charts, different altcoins that I may be looking into, such that and much more. So also the Patreon group is $20 a month. You get access to my live calls, the altcoin, my two top altcoin videos, private videos that are on the Patreon group as well, how to set up your whales buy sell signals, a few other things as well too that I have planned for my Patreon members. So if y'all are interested, there's been a lot of people asking me questions about it. Yes, you get the private calls, you get the private videos, pretty much everything. So I feel like it's definitely worth it, but that is totally up to y'all if y'all want to sign up for it. If y'all have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me about it. So I think I might be doing like a giveaway of like a month free of the Patreon group, but we'll just see how it plays out. I think that would be a little tough for me to do, but anyways, so let's jump into the 1 hour chart. So we did have this big sell-off here, and this sell-off was about 9,700, and that ended up filling our CME gap. So I told the Telegram group hours before that this was going to fill. I was like, okay, get ready. And let me see if I can find this. Boom, here. And then boom, it happened. So said I bet we fill the CME gap. And then a couple hours later, later on that night, boom, we filled the CME gap. And we have a buy signal now. We have a big green dot here as well. Money flow is looking nice, thick, and juicy as well too. That's why I almost feel like this was just kind of like a quick fill down to the downside, and to continue our sideways correction that we are kind of in right now too. Let's take a look at our 2 hour. 2 hour, nice big move to the downside here. Maybe somewhat of a doji that's being put in. We came back up to retest this VWAP. Does kind of look like the bears are in control right now, but we will take a look-see and see exactly how this plays out. You can see our stair-step pattern is still to the upside here. Maybe some consolidation before we continue back to the upside. Money flow is still in the green, looking nice and thick and juicy too as well. Maybe indicating that we will put in a red dot here to continue back to the upside. Now, if our money flow continues to round like this, then yes, I would expect possibly a sell-off later on in the future. But as long as this money flows in the green for the most part, then I think that we have a pretty good chance of maintaining high nines into the 10K area. So let's take a look at our 4-hour. Our 4-hour sell signal also went off too as well. Let's take our SR off right now. And you can see that our sell signal did go off, but I almost feel like our 21 EMA is holding us as afloat right now, and kind of a little bit of support for us here too as well. So if we start to trend below this 21 EMA, then I definitely feel like we could come down and test this 200. And I think on the 2-hour, yeah, we started to come down to test this 200, which is about 9,600. So I would say about 9,600 could be major support for us too as well, as we start to, if we do move back up above our 21 EMA, or if it becomes resistance for us, then we need to see how our 100 EMA holds as support as well. Our 6-hour 21 EMA is holding really nice support for us as well too. You can see that we did have that sell signal way back here, but we shot up and then came back down. So if we do consolidate here, I would expect to see a buy signal being put in maybe later on. Nice little sell signal on our 8-hour 21 EMA holding support as well. Money flow is looking really still looking pretty thick here on our 6 and 8-hour as well. Take a look at our 4-hour. 4-hour money flow did start to kind of trickle off just a tad bit, but we are starting to see it kind of level out, maybe start to move back to the upside. So we'll keep an eye on that for the most part. 12-hour money flow still looking nice, thick, and juicy too as well. We did have this doji here with another downside momentum. So I'm kind of in debate right now whether or not if we do find ourselves holding support, I would say that it's going to be at about this 21 EMA, and to see if we get a bounce like we did back here on our 12-hour, that's going to be a nice little support area for us too. And I feel like I've been calling for about this 12K area, and that's going to be major resistance for us once we hit up here this trend line, which is about at that 12K area. But let's just see how much percentage of a gain that is if we do end up moving back up there. Oops. Click here. It's about a 20% gain, which is pretty nice. That's a nice move to the upside there. But we're just on a steady upwards trend here too. Our 1-day money flow is looking nice and healthy. Look how it's moving up here on our 1-day chart, indicating that we are not slowing down. The money just keeps flowing into the market right now too. So I would imagine a lot of FOMOers are FOMOing their way in as they see that 10K region hit every once in a while. So yeah, please join the subscription newsletter if y'all like. The Patreon group is still available as well, $20 a month, access to all the live calls. I have the Discord and Telegram group that are free. What you're paying for when you get the Patreon group, when you join the Patreon group, is a private channel in the Discord, as well as everything that I have posted on the Patreon page. I do use a little bit of unstoppable domains. I'll have to make a video about that later. I use TradingView Pro Plus plan, which allows 5 indicators on the screen at one time. If you are using Market Cipher, I'd probably recommend the Pro Plus plan, so that way you can have a few more indicators on the screen and not just have Market Cipher on top of the screen, but you can have your Will's buy sell signal and a few other things. That's pretty nice too. So if y'all want to upgrade, you can use the affiliate link as well. The Ledger Nano S and X are available if y'all do just want to buy and hodl. So if you want to support the channel, please use the affiliate link that I have in the description box below. Right now, I think Ledger's doing a special. If you buy a Ledger Nano X, you get a free S with it as well. Also, the giveaway at 5K subs is for a Ledger Nano S. So if y'all want to just wait around until I do the giveaway, you might have a chance to win a Ledger Nano S. But hodling is probably one of the better strategies to do too. Right now, if you do want to compound your interest, you can leverage trade. I use Bybit. It's not recommended necessarily to leverage trade, but if you are wanting to try it out, you can use the link in the description box. But I would recommend that you use the testnet first. Make sure that you're a profitable trader, make sure that you are your algorithm is working for you. And the way to get signed up for testnet is to just use the link in the description box, but then come and ask support how to use the testnet. And it's like a 2-step process, super simple to set up. If you are a USA resident, then you can use Prime XBT to leverage trade Bitcoin and also trade gold and silver and some other fiat currencies as well on top of the cryptocurrencies that they offer. I do use the Brave browser to browse the web. I get paid in BAT token to use the Brave browser. Also, you can tip your favorite content creators using BAT token through the Brave browser. So if y'all want to tip me in BAT token, y'all are welcome to. There's a little icon that's next to the YouTube video y'all can check out. It's a good way to support your content creators, but also get paid to browse the web too as well. All right, so our 1 day is looking really nice. The money flow is moving into the green here, as you can see. We'll take a look at our 2 day. 2 day money flow is just ready to, it's ready to peak up into that greenish area. We haven't quite seen it just yet, but we're finding a little bit of resistance here on our 0 pivot point. As you can see, we kind of put in another little trigger wave here on our money flow to send us probably back up above that 0 pivot point now in the next couple of days. So I would say by Wednesday, we'll probably see that peak into the greenish territory of our money flow on the 2 day, which will be really nice. Be really, really nice. And this is why I feel like 12K is definitely in the works for us pretty soon. So as soon as it starts to move into that greenish territory, man, I hope y'all are in position, because I would say that next stop is 12K for sure. So, and then we'll probably see some resistance there, and then maybe come back down just a tad bit. So let's take a look at our 3 day. 3 day also looking nice, like it wants to move up to the top side. Take a look at our 4 day. 4 day money flow kind of trickling off just a tad bit, but we did start to move into that greenish area as well there. So we shall see how our 4 day plays out. Maybe by this weekend, I would say by Wednesday we'll probably see a nice little spike to the upside. Probably by midweek we'll see a nice little spike to the upside. Then maybe by the weekend it might start to sell off. I know this weekend's Valentine's Day weekend, so people are probably going to want to take their profit and have a nice night out, to say the least. So 5 day money flow is still looking really, really nice and thick. Looking good there for some more movement to the upside as well. Our 6 day money flow is starting to move into that greenish area and maintain consistency here on our weekly as well too. So also very, very bullish. I do want to go back and look at some of the RSIs really quick on our 1 day. We're still in an overbought position on our RSIs, so whether or not this is sustainable, that is a question. But I feel that because our money flow is looking really nice, probably a lot of FOMOers are jumping into the market as of right now, and that's just something that we need to play off of for the most part and be aware of. But as we start to see this money flow probably move to that mid-range, so probably below the 70 area, we'll start to know that there might be a little bit of a sell-off there too as well. But right now, I'm kind of looking at this 12 hours, seeing how it plays off of the 21, keeping my eye on that as well. So y'all, let's finish up here. I do use CryptoTab browser to mine Bitcoin straight from my web browser, so y'all can sign up for that if you'd like. It's a super easy way to start mining Bitcoin straight from your web browser. Click the link in the description box below, but this is how much BTC that I've mined so far using this web browser. You can have it running on old computers that you don't use anymore. You can use it on your phone, your tablet that you don't use anymore. So super convenient way to start mining BTC without the whole hassle of setting up an ASIC miner and stuff too. Also, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter if y'all like. Y'all can message me on there if y'all have any questions. But as far as the weekly is concerned, yeah, weekly is looking nice. So I've updated the Patreon group with a few other altcoins that I've been looking into, and also my 2 main altcoins that I'm in heavy accumulation of, and I've updated them with those charts of how they're looking as well, and they're looking extremely bullish right now. So I'm super excited that me and the team are accumulating these altcoins and ready to ride them up on this upwards movement that we have found ourselves in with BTC. Rising tides raise all ships, so the other altcoins that you may prefer will probably do pretty well, to be honest. And I'm not knocking any altcoins. I feel like we just are in a community together. So these are the ones I feel strongly about and that I'm going to tell other people about, which are in my Patreon group. But also, like, if you have a preferred altcoin, that's great. I'm sure it'll do really well too, as you know. And we can just go by that. Here on our monthly green candle looking really, really nice and healthy. So I'd imagine maybe not 12K by the end of February, but probably 12K by maybe March for sure. And then once we hit that halvening, March, April, May, so April to May, we might see a little bit of a sell-off after the halvening, possibly. It's definitely a possibility. And then consolidate around in this area for the time being. So we shall see what happens, y'all. I will keep y'all updated on more in the Telegram group and in the Discord group as well. And with that being said, let me give a shout out to my Patreon members really quick. We did have a new person join as well: BTC Punisher, Ayuk Un, Justin Bryant, August Dogensoy, Paul A. Keller, and Unique Object. Hey, thanks y'all. I really appreciate y'all's support. Y'all done a tremendous job. You know, I keep in touch with them all the time, and they're liking the content. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for every video that I make daily on this channel. And yeah, with that being said, CTO signing out.